And hello everyone, it's Friday afternoon in Sebastian, Florida. It's 81 degrees. And I'm Andy Hodges with your Sebastian Daily News and Weather. We got a lot to talk about with the weather. But first, this newscast is brought to you by, in part, the Sebastian River Art Club. They will be offering a free demonstration in decorative painting on Saturday, April 17th from 11 a.m. until 12 noon. This will take place at the Sebastian River Art Club Gallery, located at 1245 Main Street in Sebastian. And Woody's Barbecue in Sebastian. Check out their daily lunch and dinner specials. Happy hour 2 for 1, all day, every day. Woody's Barbecue. And here's what's going on, folks. We have some rain coming, but let me explain how we might not see this rain today. We have all this stuff coming down. There's this little piece here that I'm looking at that looks like it is going to cover Florida. But right now, the winds are out of the southwest. Now, in a couple of hours from now, the winds are going to switch to the southeast. And what we've seen when this happens, when we've got rain coming, we have seen when there's a wind change, we see that the winds will usually push this moisture north and keep it up near the Orlando area. So we may not see any of this rain today. National Weather Service says there's a 40% chance of rain this afternoon. But right now, I highly doubt there's going to be rain because of the wind change. So when you feel those winds coming out of the southeast and there's all this stuff coming down from the north, it usually pushes the moisture north where we don't get that rain. So we're going to keep an eye on it, but unfortunately tonight we're going to see some rain. Let's take another look at the storms. See, you could see even on the local radar here, this is Thorgard. This radar is at the Barbara Street Sports Complex, and you can tell it picked up these storms, and they're heading in. But again, the wind change is going to be out of the southeast. So we don't think we're going to see much rain. As far as this afternoon, like I said, I doubt we're going to see any rain. We might get a sprinkle or two, but for the most part, it's going to keep that moisture north. But tonight, I think we're going to get a few thunderstorms around 7 o'clock or so. That's what it's looking like at this time. But again, the stronger these winds are from the southeast, more unlikely we're going to see any rain. The lows tonight will be 64, and Saturday and Sunday will have highs of 89, overnight lows of 66. So it's going to be a beautiful day Saturday and Sunday up until Sunday night. Sunday night, looks like the weather is going to be changing. Rain's coming on Sunday, and it's going to be into, now when I say Sunday, I mean at night, not during the day. So Sunday night, we're going to see some rain rolling into Sebastian, and that rain will continue on until Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at this time. So we're going to do another weather forecast on Sunday to determine what next week is going to look like. But right now, it looks like rain for Sunday night, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I mean, at least Saturday and Sunday is going to look good with those highs near 89 degrees. Beautiful weekend coming up. So, like I said, we'll have another forecast on Sunday to talk about this week. And here's what's going on around town. The Humane Society of Vero Beach is offering a $4,500 reward after 26 dogs were left abandoned on a dirt road. They were piled into a small wire crate without food, water, or shelter. All puppies were dehydrated and terrified. They will require further medical attention before they can be made available for adoption. If anyone knows anything about this case, please call the Indian River County Sheriff's Office at 772-569-6700. You can remain anonymous, and remember, there's a $4,500 reward. Someone has to know something about this. These puppies were left out there basically to die. So please, if you know something, please call the Indian River County Sheriff's Office. And on Monday, residents in Sebastian saw a fireball in the sky. Take a look at this. That's the fireball in the sky, lighting up the whole sky in Sebastian. It's being dubbed as a meteorite that came out from outer space, and most of these things burn up before they even hit the Earth. This thing was moving so fast that some residents heard a sonic boom right after. Now, there were residents in the Bahamas, and they heard a really loud thunder sonic boom. But we heard a little bit, according to some residents here in Sebastian. So just an interesting thing. Look at that thing, lighting up the whole sky in Sebastian. And in other news, a Sebastian woman is accused of abusing her disabled father in hospice care. Now, this is according to the Sebastian Police Department. A woman was arrested for allegedly striking her father, who is in at-home hospice care, after he tried to take away her Fireball brand whiskey bottles. She is identified as 28-year-old Megan Good. Now, Good arrived at the residence and appeared to be under the influence of alcohol or drugs. According to the father, she was yelling and flailing her arms around. She removed 3 small bottles of Fireball whiskey and drank one. As her behavior continued, her father, the victim, tried to take the other 2 whiskey bottles without her noticing it. Well, she noticed it. He got up from his chair. He tried to steal them. She hit him with her purse, and it knocked him back into his chair. As her bad behavior continued, there was another opportunity for the father to take the whiskey bottles away, and this time she hit him right in the stomach. So it's just a really sad situation here. Gal became more angry with her father, and she actually just left. She left him alone. He's supposed to be cared for 24 hours a day. So she left. She went to the sister's house, and she beat up the sister, punching her in the head and the face. Well, from there, she was arrested. The police were called at the sister's house, and she was arrested. And then a day later, the father had contacted the police to report what she did to him. Police went over to his house and found bruising on his stomach, and he wanted to press charges. So the investigators went to the jail, interviewed Megan Good in jail, and every time they brought up this incident about her dad, she couldn't remember a thing. So she was charged with abuse of a disabled person and battery, and she is still being held on a bond of $32,500. An Earth Day Family Fun Festival will be happening tomorrow, Saturday, at the Environmental Learning Center. They're going to have an event to celebrate our Earth with fun-filled day of guided outdoor activities, exploration, discovery. There will be several activities, including pond dip netting, recycled crafts, and more. Again, this is taking place tomorrow, April 17th, Saturday, from 10 a.m. to 12 noon at the ELC. They are located at 255 Live Oak Drive, Vero Beach. And here are all the events that are going on around town in Sebastian. Starting today at 3 o'clock, we have the Tree Frogs performing live at Captain Harum Sandbar. At 7, Eric Lee Webb will be performing live at Tiki Bar and Grill. And at 8:30, Johnny and the Blaze will be at Earl's Hideaway Lounge. On Saturday at 8 a.m., Do You Give a Ruck? Army versus Navy, Battle for Dominance. That's going to be taking place in Fellsmere. The address there is 11090 County Road 512 in Fellsmere. We have an article about that, by the way, on SebastianDaily.com. It's called Do You Give a Ruck? Army versus Navy. You can get more information about this event tomorrow by just reading the article. It's right on the homepage. Also at 8 a.m., the 2021 golf tournament, Knights of Columbus Council, the Sebastian Municipal Golf Course. Again, it's at 8 o'clock tomorrow. At 1 p.m., Kenny Williams will be at Tiki Bar and Grill. At 2, Note for Note at Barefoot Bay. And at 4, Steve Hodak and Melanie at the Old Fish House in Grant. At 5, Oscar performing live at Las Palmas Cuban Restaurant. Oscar will be there at 5 o'clock tomorrow, as well as Sunday at 5 o'clock. At 6:30, Drum Circle will be at Paradoya Brewing Company. And at 8:30, Rough House at Earl's Hideaway Lounge. Sunday, 12 p.m., Smoked on the Water food truck at Mash Monkeys Brewing Company. Also, at 2 o'clock, Joey Gilmore at Earl's Hideaway Lounge. At 5 o'clock, Justin Single at Mulligan's Beach House in Sebastian. At 6:30, Captain's Karaoke at the Captain Hiram's Sandbar. And that's all the news and the weather that we have for you. I hope you have a great weekend. For more information about us, just visit us at sebastiandaily.com. If you need to know more about what's going on around town, click on Events at the top of the page, Events, and then go to the first article. And that's what I was basically reading, although this is only a portion of what's happening around town. On the events page on our website, it's got everything going on around town. Also, subscribe to our newsletter by clicking the newsletter button on sebastiandaily.com. You'll get the newsletter twice a week and any breaking news that's happening around Sebastian. My name is Andy Hodges. I hope you have a great weekend. Coming to you live for Sebastian Daily.